Good afternoon, my lovely people. Welcome to the Love Search program for this week. This program is coming to you live and direct from the Aloore Studio, GSM Studio, Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism, Secretariat Ibadan. And alongside this afternoon, I'll be working with Mr. Oluwasegun. If you are joining us for the first time, Love Search is designed to help you fix your heart in love and then while searching for the significant half. So come on the love boat with me. Before I forget, my name is Abigail Opatola. Today, I'll be discussing with us the concepts of DTR. I know you'll be wondering, what's DTR? DTR simply means divining the relationship. Divining the relationship. So to divine the relationship, it simply means having the chart about where your relationship is heading. It implies a critical point in a relationship in which one wants clear answers from the other. You know, people get married in weeks, months, and even years of long interaction that aren't quite relationship. Instead, you have situationship, text relationship, non-relationship, but whatever you want to call it, they are exhausting, like so exhausting. And all these uncertainties, like, does he likes me? Is he seeing another person? Could we even take this friendship to another stage? Could we make things work out as a couple? You know, all those kind of uncertainties. So the divining your relationship will give you we give you the right answer to all questions you're searching for. Like, you will even be rest assured that, okay, fine, now I understand what's going on in my relationship. So why is it important to discuss to divine the relationship? That is why is it important to DTR for the concept of DTR. Why is it important? Having the DTR conversation will help you to better understand the relationship and what the other person wants, as well as position you to control discussions, difficult discussions, arguments later. It's worth thinking about a DTR conversation as a kind of insurance. Just because you don't need it now does not mean you won't need it later. Just because everything is going well doesn't mean you will never need it. Note, DTR doesn't mean you have to get married, spend the rest of your lives together, or it shows your partner like maybe you are committed. But it only shows your partner that you are committed and you are potential, and you see potential in them, and then potentially see a future together. So if you have a DTR conversation, it means you see future in your partner. So it will be rest assured, he or she will be rest assured. It's also a means of feeling more secure. You will know where your partner stands, and it means you won't spend much time worrying about their feelings. Like, you won't even be bothered that, what is he feeling for me? How will I know what he feels? But you feel secured after having a DTR conversation with your partner. Without a DTR conversation, one partner might assume the other person is monogamous. When I say monogamous, it means being committed to one person. You think the person is committed, while the other might assume that it's just a casual situation and continue hooking up with other partners on the side. So you need to engage in DTR, divining the relationship. So now let's listen to Are You Sure by Lighter. You know, we are talking about discussing divining the relationship. So some questions you need some questions in order to divine the relationship. So Are You Sure by Lighter. Let's enjoy the music.
Finna put you on trip.
I'm really on myself. This your love drive me crazy, it's not for my health. So I'm a dreaming of you, but just in my head. Cause I need something that will drive me to my head. Yeah, baby, are you sure that you want me? Baby, are you sure it's not the end of you? Cause this feeling got me never go. What's this
Baby, are you sure that you want me? Baby, are you sure it's not the NSC? All these feelings, they have no remedy. So when you get to like when you are uncertain, so you need to ask some questions. So how to discuss how to have a detailed conversation, like how to have a define the relationship conversation. Many people who are dating these days expresses anxiety and fear about having this kind of conversation. We used to be like, what if it wasn't a success? What if he doesn't like me? What if he told me that, babe, this thing can't go, we can't go on with this? What if he told you, all sort of things, fears, anxieties will take over. But having this kind of conversation, but the unfortunate reality is that you can't control whether or not someone is freaked out by a conversation about commitment. You can't control it. All you can do is speak the truth. Ask for what you want when you feel it, and take the risk. It's just a risk taking. Just take the risk. Just be sure. Like you need to be certain. Okay, fine. The person, I am on the same page with the person I'm dating. Okay, my partner feels the same way I'm feeling. So you need to be sure. So you have to take the risk. Then, in order to go into it, defining the relationship conversation, you set a time and day to talk with your partner. You set a time and day to talk with your partner, so you have time to prepare and gather your thoughts. You think about it. Okay, fine. What exactly did I want in this relationship? Okay, fine. What am I even expecting? Okay, fine. How do I want this relationship to be? So you have time to prepare and gather your thoughts, but do not be nervous to bring up topics that are only important to you. No, don't do that. Do not be nervous. Don't bring up topics that are only important to you when defining the relationship. And know that how your partner responds to a detailed conversation, define the relationship conversation, can be a big tell as to whether you two have a future together. If they do not want to define the relationship, it could be a red flag if they do not want to define it. And then never use the phrase "we need to talk." Never use it. It is better to say, "Hey, can I share something with you?" So can I share something with you? And then if he agrees, then you proceed. But do not use baby, we need to talk. No. Can I share something with you? Then do not make demands. Don't make demands. A define the relationship conversation is about boundaries and limitations. You cannot force the conversation. If the person is not ready to have it, or if he's not ready to make a commitment you are ready for, then you are solely responsible for what action you choose. What action you choose next. So don't even demand that, okay, fine, baby, it is a must, we must have this conversation. Baby, see, I have something to share with you, and now you are no, don't make demands. Don't even make demands. It's about boundaries and limitations, and you need to understand that. Then be honest and vulnerable. Be honest and vulnerable. This part is actually hard. Like when I say hard, it is extremely hard. But speaking from your honest thoughts and feelings helps to avoid playing the game of dating, and that's saying you're just playing games. So when you speak with all honesty and you explain with all your honest thoughts and feelings, help to avoid playing the game of dating using the I phrase like I want, babe, I want this, babe, I feel that, baby, I would like to, or I would like if we, you understand? So you use phrases like that. So are all good ways to start with. Phrases like that are all good ways to start a conversation, a define the relationship conversation. Then don't have the conversation if you are distracted. Don't have the conversation if you are distracted. Make sure you have the conversation with a clear and present mind. Don't suggest having the conversation maybe after a night out, maybe you went out, then don't come back, you're like, okay fine, let me make use of this mood. It seems it's happy now, let me just make use of this opportunity. Or maybe after you have a few drinks, then after, baby, since you are sober now, and since it's sober now, let me just make use of this opportunity. No, it is a big no. Don't have the conversation if you are distracted. If he has a few drinks, or when you're just coming back on a night out, don't expect that maybe he will even be ready, he or she will even be ready to listen to such a conversation. He won't, because he's distracted already. And don't have it through a text message too. don't even be like, okay fine, since I can't tell you, I'd rather send you a text. No, it is always good to have it face to face, like have the conversation in person. Let the person be there. Part A is here, part B is here. So discuss, you talk heart to heart.
I wanna be by you day or night. For you I'll stand in line. Be the rider for your ride. Anytime you're looking for a sign, anything you need, just I'm your guy. I only wanna keep you satisfied. My love is real, no silicone, and I got you every day minimum. And you can call on me whenever. I got you under my umbrella. Yeah, yeah. I just wanna be there for you. Yeah. 24/7. I just wanna be there. Just wanna be there for you. Oh yeah. I just wanna be there for you. Yeah. Even in heaven, I just wanna be there. Just wanna be there for you. Oh yeah.
Then respect their response. Respect their response. If your partner is not interested in having a monogamous relationship, I mean a committed relationship, don't freak out at them. Remember that everyone is allowed to have their own reaction to we all have our own choice, so we always have our own reaction to choices. So if it doesn't feel the way you feel, don't freak out at them, but just respect their response. If someone doesn't want to be monogamous with you, move on. Life is not hard. If he's not ready, then move on. So go and find someone who is interested in that. If he's not ready, move on. Like I said, then find someone who is interested in that. That means he's not ready for that. So if he's not ready, don't even force them. And if your conversation ends with you both agreeing that you want the same thing, then congratulations. Whatever shape or type of relationship you agree to, knowing you're on the same page and that you understand each other is a big step and hopefully somewhat of a relief. Yes, if you're on the same page, if he feels the way you feel, if he wants the same thing you want in the relationship, then congratulations to you. So it is always good to be on the same page with your partner. It is always okay, and it's a kind of relief. It relieves you. But not that a successful divine relationship conversation doesn't mean your work is done. Will feel relaxed. Thank God for the success. After all, now I know we are on the same page. After all, it feels the way I feel. Oh, thank God. Like, don't just relax. Do not relax. It's good to check in with your partner to reassess and reevaluate the boundaries of a relationship. You reevaluate and then you reassess the boundaries of your relationship. Because people make the mistakes when they are in a committed relationship. They take each other for granted and don't even check in with one another. You start taking each other for granted. Start doing like, after all, I'm assured. We are in a serious relationship. You see that guy? No, he's not my boyfriend too. He's not my boyfriend. We are on the same page. We will get married. We do this. No, you should not relax. No matter if you've been dating exclusively for months or years, it's important to do relationship checking periodically to make sure that you are on the same page or can resolve any issues before they become long-standing sources of resentments. So you have to understand that. Can you shut down?
Oh, can you see me now? I wanna be by you day or night. For you I stand in line, be the rider for your ride. Anytime you're looking for a sign, anything you need, just I'm your guy. I only wanna keep you satisfied.
The music. Jockey, na na na, na 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 na, yeah.
And it goes like,
My mind there for you, my heart beat.
You know, in everything in this life, there are some games that we'll never win, and there are some that we will win. So we have two sides to everything. We have side A and side B. So the first side was those that the conversation make them understand that they are on the same page, that it's a success. So, and if it goes the other way around, you know, sometimes these areas don't go the way you hoped. They don't even go the way you hope for it to be. Like, maybe you have the intentions of maybe, okay, fine, if I should start the conversation, definitely we sober up and we'll be on the same page, or you feel the way I feel. No, sometimes these areas don't go the way you hoped for it to be. What do? If you bring your feelings up and ask your partner to meet your level of engagement as they can't or won't, what if it turns into a fight and your partner accuses you of being emotionally controlling or something similarly unpleasant? As I said earlier, it is important to respect the response. I said it the other time, it is important to respect the response. You can't force someone to be committed to you, and as painful as it might be, but it's advisable to take some time to think about what you're looking for. And if you are ready to get involved in a committed relationship, you never want to make a decision if the other person is not 100% on board and ready to take that next step. Here, if that person, if he's not on the same page with you, then there is no point. Don't stick around out of desperation or misguided hope that the other person will soon come around. No, don't stick around out of desperation. You know, many people out there, we're always desperate. Okay, fine, he's mine. Maybe by giving time, he will change his mind. Maybe it's because he's facing some challenges presently. Then I'll wait. No, you don't have to wait. Don't stick around out of desperation. If you want to wait and go on with the flow, then if you are fine with it, then you're good to go. But out of desperation, no, do not do that out of desperation or a misguided hope that he will come around. I know he loves me. It will change with time. You know, I do tell you that you cannot change anybody. You can't change anybody. Misguided hope that the other person's desires will change over time. Or you're lower, as your Yoruba will say, you're on your own. So, or you're lower. So it's probably best to end the relationship and move on. It is best to end it and move on with your life. Go out there, you see someone that is interested in the same thing you are interested in. You see someone that feels the same way you feel. You see someone that is on the same page with you. So if someone can agree to be in the relationship you want to have, you're going to disagree on a whole lot more. It's not worth your emotional energy. No, don't waste it. Stop being emotional for people that does not even deserve it. So you don't have to waste your emotional energy on someone who isn't willing to give you what you need. Although it doesn't always mean the absolute end, but for now it is likely easier to not move forward together if you can't agree on the same direction of your relationship, because incompatible goals for your relationship is a deal breaker, and it shouldn't for once or for what is not going to work in the first place. It is a deal breaker. Like incompatible goals, it is a great deal breaker in a relationship. Please note all that.
You are the one, girl, and you know that it's true. I'm feeling younger every time that I'm alone with you. We were sitting in a parked car, stealing kisses in the front yard. We got questions we should not ask, but how would you feel?
And that brings us to the end of today's topic. I'm sure you really enjoyed the topic, and I'm sure you've picked a point or two from the topic. So let's just pick one or two. Please, let's just do that. So in order not to feel like maybe someone breaks your heart or something. No. In order not to go through all those stress, all those exhausting stress, please, let's just take note of it. So Love Search will return next week. You can call us on 09039853731. Again, 09039853731. As from next week, to drop your opinion, and you can as well drop a comment in the feedback section. I say a big thank you to you all for taking your time to listen. Thanks to my able DJ Oluwasegun Taiwo. Thanks to Oladeji Olawoyin. Thanks to Taiwo Olaniyan. Thanks to Akeem Ajao, and our boss, Honorable Commissioner for Information, Culture and Tourism, in person of Dr. Wasiu Olatubosun. My name has not changed. I am still Abigail Ebonfe. Kindly like our page, Aloore Radio, on Facebook, and don't forget to like, comment and share. Then one more thing, have you downloaded our app? Just go to Play Store, type Aloore Radio, then download our app and enjoy all the programs we have for you on there. So I love you all. Mwah!
It's just something that I want to do. I'll be taking my time, spending my life, falling deeper in love with you. So tell me that you love me too. In the summer, as the lilacs bloom, love flows deeper than a river. Every